Have you ever wondered why some people rise to power even though they are dishonest? It's because people don't understand that being honest and straightforward in politics is like digging your own grave. Because anytime the world can use the same tactics against you. If you appear too perfect, you will be punished by the people that are not perfect in politics. Any man who tries to be too good all the time is bound to come to ruin among the great number who are not good. For example, Raila. Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua took to William Ruto'S doorstep in Uasin Gishu and he delivered a very powerful message. I needed to watch this video, but there are two main areas that I want you to pay attention in. That is Rigathi Gachagua's speech itself and Rigathi Gachagua's body language. Another thing that I want you to pay a very keen interest in is Gladys boss Sholei's look on Rigathi Gachagua.
And I want also to advise members of parliament from this region, nikiwa mzee, nikiwa msaidizi wa rais, kila mtu achuge constituency yake. Stay in your constituency. Sasa wewe umechaguliwa pahali ingine, interest yako kesesi ni gani? Uko na interest. Sasa wewe unakuja kuangaisha mjumbe na wewe uko na kwako. Mimi hiyo maneno staki. Kila mtu amechaguliwa kwake. Wewe ukiona unataka keses, goja next election, toka kwako, kuja uombe kura hapa keses. What we don't want is political tourism. Na ndio inatuletea shida. Bwana Madago umesema ati pale mlima ati hao viongozi ati wawache nini? Hao watu hawana shida. Pale mlima ni pahali mzuri sana. Sisi ni wangwana. Na mnajua. Tulisema William Ruto tutamunga yeye mkono. Wengine mlikuwa muamini. Tulimuunga hatu kumuunga. We are honest, straightforward people. The only thing we hate is betrayal. That we hate. Sisi ni marafiki wazuri. Na pale kwa mlima nikiongoza, tunamuunga Rais William Ruto mkono 100%. Na sisi tuko na deni yake ya 10 years. Na sisi ni watu ya kulipa deni. And we are working well with the president. Mimi nikiwa msaidizi wake amenipatia kazi mingi. Kazi ya kahawa mimi nasukuma, kazi ya majani chai nasukuma, kazi ya pombe mimi nasukuma.
Riggy G is telling Oscar Sudi, Ndindi Nyoro, Farouk Kibet that let them stay warned, and I think he's declaring a war on the dog and the owner of dog itself. Another thing that have a look at Gladys Sholei's face. Gladys Sholei seems so very indifferent. She doesn't know what to make of Rigathi Gachagua's outburst. I am very sure that immediately when Rigathi Gachagua left that place, the Rift Valley Mafia had a meeting with William Ruto to discuss Rigathi Gachagua's activities in Rift Valley and the larger part of Mount Kenya. Very interesting times ahead, and the clouds are gathering, and I know very soon it's going to pour down, and when it pours, it's going to get muddy. It's really going to get nasty in front here. By the way, don't underestimate Rigathi Gachagua, because I know 5 years ago, some of you here never knew Rigathi Gachagua. As a matter of fact, I came to know regarding Gachagua, I think when they started having a fight with Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. So don't underestimate Rigathi Gachagua. He's a man on a mission. Now, if Rigathi Gachagua would have been coming from a different tribe that is not community, that is Kikuyu community, I would have at least written him off. But the fact that Rigathi Gachagua is coming from Kikuyu, and you know Kikuyu very well, on forming fortress against their leaders when they tend to see that their leaders are being mistreated. They're going to support their own. They're going to support Rigathi Gachagua. By the way, don't be fooled that if there's a chunk of Kikuyus that hate Rigathi Gachagua because what he did to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, that is immediately after accessing power. Don't be fooled that they are now going to abandon Rigathi Gachagua because he did that to Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. They're going to support him because he's their son. Brothers might fight, but however, if an outsider touches your brother, then he's made to know that the fight is for the siblings, not for the outsider. Gachagua started a fight for himself, and lines are being drawn, and the war is on. People are choosing sides. And I know there are going to be casualties in this war, but what Gachagua should pray himself that he himself not get strangled on this war. Because when he's going to get strangled, then it's going to be a hit for him. Ruto is fighting a man who has got nothing to lose. And I can bet out my lungs that a bigger chunk of Mount Kenya will stand with Rigathi Gachagua in a scenario that is not chosen to be the deputy president in 2027. And if that happens, I can guarantee you that Rigathi Gachagua is going to stand for presidency himself. And I can guarantee you again that up to today, without campaigning, Rigathi Gachagua has over 1 million votes in his bucket. What does that mean? It simply means that he stands aside of tilting the 2027 presidential election to either sides. And it also tells you that it's automatically a win for Raila Amolo Odinga. Why am I telling you that it's a win for Raila Amolo Odinga? In a scenario that Rigathi Gachagua stands for the presidency, and William Ruto chooses or decides to choose either Didi Nyoro or Anne Waiguru as the deputy president, automatically Mount Kenya votes will be splitted, and this will earn Raila Amolo Odinga an advantage to willing himself to 2027 presidential elections. But again, if Ruto loses Mount Kenya, then rest be assured that Ruto will be at Sugoi by 9 a.m. Easy to say, we must agree that Kikuyu never supported William Ruto because he chose Rigathi Gachagua as the deputy president. But they supported him because the mistreatment that William Ruto was getting from Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and then again, the mistreatment that Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta was showing to some part of leaders in Mount Kenya. Beyond reasonable doubt, I can tell you today, if election were held today, that Mount Kenya people were told to choose either Ruto or Rigathi Gachagua, be rest assured that they're gonna stick with Rigathi Gachagua. And this is going to be a plus for Raila Amolo Odinga. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to bring in some article from the 48 Laws of Power. That is a book written by Robert Greene. Greene says that appearing better than others is always dangerous, but most dangerous of all is to appear to have no flaws or weakness. Like sometimes William Ruto tends to project himself. Sometimes he projects himself as the best in economics, best politically, he can engineer this, he can engineer that. He appeared to be far much perfect, almost in all sections. That one itself is quite more dangerous. It creates what we call envy. And envy creates a lot of enemies, and it creates jealousies among those enemies. This is how the birth of Rigathi Gachagua happened. Rigathi Gachagua has been envying William Ruto from all aspects, including talking. And in fact, even the political script that is fighting Ruto with, it's for Ruto. It's using strategy that Ruto used against Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. This has turned Rigathi Gachagua from the Rigathi Gachagua that we used to know, Rigathi Gachagua that used to attack Raila Amolo Odinga, Raila this, Raila that, to a Rigathi Gachagua that today is going for the head of William Ruto. So appearing perfect sometimes might cost people, and Ruto should change. That is something that Ruto should change. Actually, he should not appear too perfect. He might create a lot more enemies along the way. It is smart sometimes to occasionally display defect and admit to harmless vices in order to deflect the envy and appear more humane and approachable. Because it's only God and the dead that can seem perfect and have impunity at the same time. When it comes to power, sometimes outshining your master is perhaps the worst mistake of all. It's good to be dumb and show a little bit of some weakness when you need to get your things done. Rigiji is trying to outshine William Ruto, and the mistake he's making is that he's personally taking this war to William Ruto's doorstep. Ruto scripted his political journey. Like, he used Mount Kenya young leaders and attacked Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. This helped him to clean his hand. He was attacking Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta for a long period of time, but his hands were clean. It wouldn't seem like he was the one directing those people. But what has Rigathi Gachagua done? Rigathi Gachagua has just taken the fight straight to William Ruto's door. In politics, you don't let people judge your next move. Because what Rigathi Gachagua is doing is he's going to reach a point that is becoming predictable. And in politics, you don't let people judge your next move. You keep people off balance by never revealing what you're about to do or the purpose of doing what you are doing. If they have no idea or clue of what you are doing, then this might help you because they might not prepare a defense for you. Rigiji must learn this. He must guide Ruto far enough down the wrong path, envelope him with enough smoke, and by the time Ruto realizes his intention, it will be too late. This will help Rigiji, and this will try kind of make Ruto look weak and less intelligent. That is the end of my analysis today, and I want to push this request to you. Please smash the like button so that this video can get good ratings. Otherwise, you can click the subscribe button too. Otherwise, you guys have a good time, and bye bye.